Well, hello there. This here Travis. Good old Travis. I'm looking for something. I'll go and find it. I has found it. Time to get real cool. Cool bean. I mean, time to be cool. I don't know if y'all can hear the music in the background, but believe it or not, that's Norman Vance Buns on bass, Dr. Lucky T on lead guitar, and Nick on drum. Norman is playing the Music Master Fender bass through a PV amplifier. I am playing a Gibson Firebird through a Marshall amp with a Crybaby wah-wah pedal. And Nick is playing a full set of Ludwig drum. This was recorded in my living room in about 1994. It's we call it Claude Me. It's called My Baby Claude Me. Anyway, that's back in the music when I wasn't real lazy like I am now, and you could coax me to plug in my guitar and turn on the switch. I would love to do that now, but time just don't avail a lot. And people what don't know is it's hard work. Getting everything together is real hard work. Playing all the right notes, all at the right time, and being a perfectionist, it makes it even harder for my sick butt to get my music together. The way this song come about, Norman just started doing that little bass part all by himself, and we just sort of joined in. And it became My Baby Claude Me. And we loved to jam it. We got that one down pretty good, and then we got Walking the Dog. We got that one down pretty good. And then our band broke up. I don't know why, but we broke up because we couldn't play nothing but them two songs over and over, really. But we sure had fun time doing that. Real fun time. This is a live recording that's playing now. I don't know if y'all can even hear it. But I thought I'd share that with you, because the other one I played for y'all, the music was a little loud on it. So I wanted to give y'all a little, this is probably another experiment to see for how it sound out there in cyberspace when y'all get to get it. And take a little chance to listen to it, see if you like it. I got my first guitar when I was about 16 years old, and my Uncle Billy Joe Tatum, he taught me the basic chords like E, long A, and D, C, F, and G, G, C, and D, A, D, and E. Did I say E, A, and B? He taught me those because each of those three goes together. And that would be playing in the key of such and such, And after I learned the open chords, I would watch the bands playing down at the dungeon here in Spring. And I learned, seeing how to play a bar chord. And then I'd see what chords they use on what song they play. And I'll come home and try it out. And that's how I learned to play. Listening and watching, and Uncle Billy Joe giving me the basic chords and learned me how to tune the guitar. So all through my life I would migrate towards the guitar players. The late Pig, he was a guitar player. The late Beat, he was a drummer. The late Ronnie Polly, who shot himself in the head because he wasn't happy. because things wasn't going his way, I guess. Anyway, he was a drummer. Took a trip. Wag, he's a drummer. Phil Florian, I owe a lot of my learnings to Phil Florian. He was instrumental in teaching some of us how to mess with the guitar. Phil was a bass player that converted over to guitar. Actually, I played the guitar and bass guitar, which is, to me, you know, practically the same thing, and just a little different style there. And I play the keyboard, and I can blow the harmonica. If I can whistle it, I can blow it on the harmonica. If I'm accompanying myself with the guitar chords, I can blow out the song. I play a little 5-string banjo with my late wife Carla, who died back in 1982 from ectopic pregnancy. She come from the hollers up in Virginia, and she taught me a little of the banjo. She was a guitar player too. Like I say, all my life I've migrated towards the musician type people. And we would drink a little beer, smoke a little dope, and jam, you know. When I say smoke dope, I don't mean no rock and all that. We just smoke that weed, and we would, you know, maybe some hashish, you know, cannabis sativa type smoke, and we would jam. I've jammed in the holler one time. I met an old boy up there in Virginia named Randall Cook. He played the guitar, and I was into the banjo at the time, and we went from beer joint to bar to all through the hollers, and we'd play a song, and if we didn't know the song, we'd act like we did and play that, and people would buy us beers and drinks and stuff at all the clubs, and I ran around with good old Randall there for a long time. Randall become a preacher, I understand, and I become a sober. But I'd still go around and do that type of thing if I could do it. You know, in our area it's just so dangerous now in these joints, but you know, up there in them hollers it wasn't nothing but them hard-working mountain men, mountain people, in the Appalachians up there. You know, mostly farmers and stuff, and we would play in their bars and stuff, and it was pretty cool. You know, I played in some clubs in Houston. I played at the Hullabaloo Club in Houston one time, and I played over here in Spring at the Dungeon. My band was so bad that every time I played there I had to change the name so it wouldn't run off the Dungeon's customers. We had all kind of names. We was the Electrons, Fathers of Time, I can't remember all the name we tried. Pneumatic Onion. I think if I ever have a band now, I'm just going to take the first initial of each member and, you know, try to, like say this was Nick, Norman, and Travis. Well, I might call it NTN or TNN. Or NNT, or, you know, just something like that. Kind of fix it up. Well, I'm glad I'd let y'all know all that about the music that, you know, that's what I've always leaned towards and listened to. And I like my music loud. And I don't just like rock and roll, what you'll hear in there. I like blues, I like country, I like folk, I like folk rock, I like rock and roll, I like Led Zeppelin, you know, hard rock, classic rock, basically. It's hard to find a good rock band for me to like nowadays, but sometimes they do come. Like I like Wolf Mother. That's a new band out there of today, and I think them little fellas is pretty darn good. I like Wolf Mother. But, you know, I like anything what's good. I'll even listen to classical music, and I love hillbilly music and Appalachian mountain music and things like that. like the blues. I like electric blues. I like electric blues better than the what you call that stuff? Acoustic blues. I'm not really into acoustic anymore. I mean, I play it. I like to put on acoustic guitar and a thing over my harmonica, what hold my harmonica and blow for y'all. But anyway, there it is. And thank you very much for listening to this blabber, 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 yada, yada, blabber, 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 blabber.